little review and check if you understood that. Also on cost. Well, let's go to elasticity in a moment. Let's talk about cost, okay? Total cost. Total cost is equal to total fixed cost plus total variable cost. If I ask you something, I don't know if I will or I will not, but it's a graduate class. Sometimes you may have to ask a little quantitative, not quantitative, but a little number. So if I give you a total cost function expressed as Q equal to 1500 plus 1.2, okay, TC, let's call this TC. TC equal to, total cost equal to, or X equal to, or whatever, 1.2 Q, okay. What is the fixed cost? Total fixed cost is equal to what?
1500.
Very good, 1500, everybody knows that. That's the first number, right? So total fixed cost is equal to 1500. What is the MC? MC equal to?
1.2.
Wonderful, 1.2. That's the equation of a straight line, right? Total cost is like this. So that is 1500, right? That's dollar, that's quantity. And the slope of the line is 1.2. That's your marginal cost. Okay? That's a good review of total cost, marginal cost, and variable cost and fixed cost and so on. Alright, now going back to elasticity. Did everyone understand this little illustration I gave you? Okay. In the book you have a lot of equations, but if you have time, just go over. If you're not threatened, just go for the little things like this, little equation like this. Not detailed one, not big one like this. Okay? Alright, now let's talk a little bit about the rest of the chapters and rest of the issues. Okay. Many questions from elasticity of demand. Say I tell you that the price elasticity of demand, price elasticity is equal to, in absolute term, I will not even put the negative number, I tell you is 1.7. So how do you interpret that 1.7 between price and quantity demanded? What does that 1.7 mean? What is the significance of this numerical measure of elasticity equal to 1.7? Number one, it is elastic, it is more than 1, relatively elastic, very good. And what else can you say to Ron's observation? More than, it is relatively elastic, but what does the number itself imply between price and quantity? What's the relationship here? What relationship is expressed between P and Q with this number 1.7? Okay? Start with price going down, quantity will go up. So by how much? Richard? Start with price as a unit of 1. So if you have to say it precisely, then you will say it this way. For if price decreases by 1%, quantity demanded will go up by 1.7%. Remember, elasticity of demand is defined in terms of percent, right? So if price goes down by 1%, QD, not demand, but QD will go up 1.7%. That's elasticity of demand equal to 1.7. Make sense? Okay? And then we talked about the relationship between elasticity of demand and total revenue. Likewise, just to prepare you for the test, if I tell you that this is the cross price elasticity of two goods, X and Y, these are equal to 0.56. What kind of goods are X and Y? What kind of goods are X and Y? No. This is cross price elasticity, not complementary. They are positive. They are substitute goods. Antron is right. Substitute goods. X and Y are substitute goods. That means, review that part. It's in my discussion in the class and also in the book, in the PowerPoint also. Cross price elasticity. It is like this. If two goods are substitutes, then if the price of one substitute goes down, the demand for the other substitute will go down. If the price of X goes down, say for example price of X go down, people will buy more X and less Y. So it's down or up. So the positive number indicates substitute goods. On the other hand, if I tell you that the cross price elasticity of two goods, X and Y, is equal to negative 1.6, these two goods are complementary goods. Very good. Okay? And when it comes to income elasticity, if the number is positive, the goods are normal. If the number is negative, the goods are inferior. Okay? So review that discussion. Don't need to go into any high-powered calculation, but the understanding of the concept and three types of elasticity, what we discussed, all of those are important ones. Then, of course, after that, we talked about some of the definition, inferior good, normal good, right? And then also we talked about cost, marginal cost, then total cost, variable cost, the relationship between variable cost and marginal cost. Variable cost is related only to marginal cost, okay? Because fixed cost is fixed, it doesn't vary. And then from tonight, we will ask you some simple question about the market structure, maybe some definition of any of the market, the basic fundamental principle of profit maximization, MR equal to MC, and then free entry and exit in the market, short run versus long run. Then the other thing also is returns to scale. I usually ask a question or two on returns to scale.
RTS.
How do you define it? And what's the significance of returns to scale? And the various types of industry. Okay? It's almost 1 hour and 38 minutes, but I needed to go a little early.